Let's build a Fireball Meteor Sorceress around the new Sundering Charms in patch 2.5. It's super exciting to try this out. Because of the charm, the build has been elevated to S tier. That's according to Maxroll GG. You'll now be able to farm anywhere you want because the charms grant your character the ability to reduce specific types of immunities down to 95%. A thing we have not seen and experienced in the game for about 2 decades. To maximize the potential of the build, it makes sense to stack as much additional fire damage and minus enemy fire resistance as possible. This is where the following items come in. Flame Rift. This unique charm allows you to reduce the fire resistance of fire immunes down to 95%. Issutus Temper. The weapon grants up to 20% fire skill damage, up to +3 to skill levels, 40% FCR, and other bonuses. Flickering Flame. The helm grants +3 to fire skills and up to -15 enemy fire resistance. It also grants defensive bonuses against fire damage, useful in countering the negative effects of Flame Rift. Mage Fist. The gloves grant +1 to fire skills and 20% FCR. Phoenix. The shield grants -28% to enemy fire resistance plus other defensive bonuses. Ormus's robes with +3 to Meteor. The armor grants up to +15% fire skill damage, 20% FCR, and other bonuses. 2 Fire Rainbow Facets. Each of these unique jewels grant up to +5% fire skill damage and up to -5% enemy fire resistance. Infinity. Equipped by an Act 2 mercenary, the level 12 Conviction aura from this rune word grants -85% to enemy elemental resistances. It'll be great if you can find a magic amulet with +3 to fire skills. If not, a Mara's will do. Arachnid Mesh. Awesome belt for casters. It is very important to note that Flame Rift greatly reduces your fire resistance too. To mitigate this effect, we'll swap items out from known setups. From the SOJs, switch to rare rings with FCR and fire resistance. Swap war trams to rare boots with resistances. Switch to ruby small charms from magic find small charms. If you're just starting out, you can use Heart of the Oak until you find Ishuda's Temper, and you can use Skin of the Viper Magi until you get the Ormus's robe with +3 to Meteor. For the skills, we'll add a point to the 1-point wonders in the Cold Tree and the Lightning Tree. In the Fire Tree, prioritize maxing the skills in the following order: Meteor, Fire Mastery, Firebolt, Inferno, Enchant. Place enough points on Strength to meet gear requirements. The rest of the points go to Vitality. Aim for at least 65 FHR and 105 FCR. Go for an Act 2 Merc with Holy Freeze. It'll be easier to target mobs with Meteor. His gear is the classic setup. Patch 2.5 also introduced Terror Zones. This is where you can farm the Sunder Charms.